hell, Nathan? What the f is wrong with you, bro? Scaring the life out of me? Me up?
Nephew, how are we getting on? There's water on the roof. This car needs to be minted up. It's not going to the dealers today, but we need to give a good clean. Nephew, good man, good man. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Right, how are we doing, you know? So you're gonna go and grab that dash, bring it back, and I'll send you a postcode now. No, he's not gonna be there for about an hour. Will you take an hour from there to Solihull? How you getting on, love? Nephew, when you do this, obviously wash it all off and T-cut it out, or T-cut out. Watch this.
T-cut? Polish.
Right, bring a bit of polish, teacup.
Scratching wood.
No, just put a bit on.
Scratching wood.
No, just put a bit on. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. No, you're doing a test. Right, that's it, nephew. Nephew, that's got to be brand new. It's been tried and tested, and you know you can do it. Yes, I'll leave it with you. Right, okay. You shoot off, and I'll send you a postcode in a bit. By the time you get there, where are you going to? Neutral, yeah. By the time you get that, bring it back here, and then I'll give you a postcode. You can drop it off to Solihull and get the guy to bang it all out. He'll do it in 24 hours. Okay, I'll speak to you in a bit. Top man. Thanks, Madge. This can go outside, Madge, and then whatever else you're doing, you're all right for a bit.
Yeah, I just got to finish off watching the LA Weekly. Don't look at me like that.
What?
I got to finish off watching it.
You're watching that?
Yeah, I need to know what's going on.
You mean I'm paying you to watch that?
To watch himself?
Don't make sense. You're sacked.
So Madge has got the sack now because he wants to watch LA Weekly instead of doing graft. He loves it as much as you lot.
I'm gonna have to complain to Aleem now. See, Dad sacked me. Yeah, try and get my job back.
Right, so we're off to Lamborghini Birmingham. So we're just gonna go drop this car off and get it checked out. It's got some issues on it. First thing you do is whenever you sit in a convertible car is you check the weather. It's 20 degrees at the moment. Could hit 21, so just take the roof off. See, I only like driving this car when the roof's off, but then what's coming in my eye line is this here, that part there.
So what are the issues on it? Is it just the handle? A bit sticky?
The wipers need replacing and just give it a
once over.
A health check, yeah.
Is it weird having me follow you around all day?
It is actually, yeah.
It is, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
You're getting more used to it now, though?
No, because I get followed all day around anyway.
By you?
My shadow.
Wow. You're such a dickhead.
We meet again. Right, do you know, I'm gonna share a secret with you. I'm not gonna go inside.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him a wave and hopefully Ross should come out. Now Ross should be coming out. Look who's there. How are we?
Alright mate, see what you're here for today.
Right, just come to leave this car in your capable hands, and once I've given you that, I'm gonna pull out the list.
I have to put that in a sanitizer in the showroom now.
Oh, right, okay. I gotta bring the key in.
Place it in this box for me, and we sterilise it, and it tells us when to sterilise the key.
That's all right, that's something new. Yes, I've got a list, but if you need a demo, I can come out and show you.
Yeah, when the key's done.
But then I won't touch the key. You're gonna have to keep hold of it.
Good idea.
Yeah. Right, so as you can see, Ross has taken the car, and we're just gonna wait for Inam. No, we can't walk back. Bit of a mission.
Morning everyone, we are back. It is Monday morning and it's quite a busy one, especially for Nahid over there. So we've had come back Phantom Pet 55S, Rolls Royce Ghost, we've had the G-Wagon out on the weekend, we've had a fair few Lamborghinis, Aventador S, 21 Pet. We've got some of the ones that are still out, Urus, couple of the bits and bobs. So the AVS has just come back this morning. It's going to get a full thorough clean up and it's back out tomorrow for a 5-day hire. So that'll get sorted out. We've got the Ghost, which still needs to get cleaned up. It's only been on a chauffeur job, so it's not the messiest of cars, so we kind of left it as a kind of a low priority today, so it might get done at the end of the day, it might get done tomorrow morning. We've got Mark's van, so he must be upstairs. We'll go see Mark in a second. It's cracking on with it. Shall we see what's inside? A lot of the stuff is still out. There's not much going on here. We have no cars left. We have a fair few upstairs parked up, I think. Mark, how's it going? Don't want to disturb you too much. What's the process here then, Mark?
We're having a good clean up today. I've taken out the rocks, re-scaping them. I'm scrubbing down some of the algae that was sitting on them. Put a new reactor in there, which the reactor sucks out all the stuff that feeds the algae.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So now some clean rocks, chuck it in, fresh sand, and hopefully this time round we should be good to go.
Today we've took all the rocks out, we've given them all a good scrub, a good clean. There was lots of dead spots because of the way the rock was built up. There were a lot of muck's come out of the tank. I've done about 200 litre water change today. So the way I've scaped it now, there's a lot more space for water to flow through and the flow will be a lot better and hopefully the algae will be a lot less. We'll visit back next week to finish the sand. I've got to give that a good clean and service the filters. But it's getting better, it's getting there.
He loves it already. Sweet, well I won't keep you much longer, mate.
Okay, man.
Thank you for that, and yeah, get
no
yourself
problem
on.
at all.
Nice one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
LA Weekly episode 5. How are you all doing? Welcome to another week in the life of Ventador living. Come on. Whoa, what's Mark doing here?
He come to do a rescape.
Oh yeah, he was meant
the
to.
tank.
Shall we show him the videos now? Mark, how are you, brother? Good, man. I've got something for you.
I've seen the first one,
yeah.
but then I didn't see any more.
Oh.
I've asked him as well if he puts my name there to put Coral Creations underneath.
Okay, we'll do Coral Creations.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't even know the company name, but that's what we'll do. Coral Creations, that's what we're doing. Right, love. Likewise, thank you. Inam Weeklies, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, can we just say what a job that you've done in week 4, right?
Week 4, yeah.
In week 4. Honestly, look, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the announcement I wanted to make on Monday morning. I am no longer doing YouTube. Can I now go on holiday in Ambai?
Listen, no. I can't be in, but I tried.
Right, so this morning, what have you been doing?
I've been on errands. Niall's been doing most of the stuff. I've been on errands, I've been up and down, parts, bits and bobs, picking up.
No, that's,
what?
You know when it comes to merch time, yeah? When it comes to LA Weekly merch time, right? Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. That's bits and this is bob.
Don't do that to us, don't do that.
Right, what's wrong with this then, chaps?
Battery swap.
Why? It died?
Time.
As well as the top end cars here at Pet, we also like to look after our gold.
Our gold. We're getting some work on that.
Right, Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I'm getting so many people telling me about this problem on the Cullinan and I need to get it rectified, but the only problem is whoever I give it to requires about at least a week. We haven't got a week for anyone. In fact, what I might do just for a quick patch-up is I might just quickly get that vinyled over the top so you can't see it. Just for now. Obviously, that's not how we like to do things. In Ambai, do you reckon we could, on the front grille of that, just temporarily, because obviously we can't have it out of operation for some time, should just put maybe a gloss black wrap over the front of it?
No, because we want to get a topaz, don't we?
How we will do it is we'll tell them to just wrap this whole section.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Tigana.
Just from edge to edge there.
Just head to head there, and then they can just do the cut there. They can
just match with the line of the bumper here.
Yeah. Right. Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
He's bits and he's bobs, isn't it?
There's only bits and bobs wrong with it. This is actually not damaged. This is just peelable paint. So underneath the grille is chrome. So we always wanted everything to be reversible on our Rolls Royce. Right, let's head on upstairs. Assalamu alaikum, Majbai. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Alright.
No, we do these ones with you now. This is how we're going to keep it like that. What's the latest? Monday mornings. You smell absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Since I've known Majbai, since I was a little about that big, right, yeah, Majbai has always been into his fragrances. Yeah, if any of you guys are watching out there that are trying to launch your fragrances, maybe you can plug up Maj and he'll let you know what he thinks of them. Majbai, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Okay, it's Monday morning.
Every week we want shout outs for Maj.
Yeah, give me a few days. Let me get the list.
Get the list.
That, and then I'll knock on your door.
Majbai, I'll see you in a second. Love.
Madge! I'm sending them up, lad. I'm sending them up. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just walked in.
Yeah, it's Monday, Pod. Monday I've got to spend time
No,
with my
Monday
mum.
we start at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, I've got to spend time with my mum on Mondays. You've got to start at 8. Pods, what's happening?
Everything seems to be under control. Yeah, where are you off to?
Going to Onyx Automotive to go see the new BMW M5. Is it having the satin PPF wrap on it, Pods?
Have they started it? Have they not?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's fine. Everything else seems to be under control. Right, Lee, what car are you going in?
I'll just go to Nathan's. Me and Nathan, we're just going to go to Onyx.
Yeah, you can do your own bits. I'm going to send the boys down to...
to go pick up the car. I'll go pick that car up.
How are you going to go?
Me and Nathan will go. I'll go do that.
Are you leaving now then?
Is he ready? Oh, all right, we're ready as well.
Only if he was normal.
You know you've got a catchphrase?
Do you know what the catchphrase is? He knows what it is as well. Ready? I'm going to click this on and then you can say it. Ready?
What is it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take care, Pots. What about China Tang? What about on the weekends? So the chap that's in this office that you can't see, right? Yeah, for whatever reasons, he just doesn't want to be popular or wants to be known. Caught him out in Central, didn't we? On the weekend, spending money. Right, Nathan, let's go check up on the BMW M5 and then we'll go pick up this Rolls-Royce Wraith from a customer. Yeah?
What's that, man?
Where? Where, bro?
Oh, it's just dirt. It's alright.
How, Nathan? What the is wrong with you, bro? Scaring the life out of me? Me up. Right, we're gonna go check up on the BMW M5 that we just recently purchased, a competition. I can't believe I didn't even mention it. Whilst we talk about the BMW M5, let's have a quick look around this BMW M3. This is actually having some springs and some spacers put on it very, very soon. Also an OPF exhaust filter delete as well, so it's gonna make it louder. It's gonna be some good stuff. We've also got an M5 competition. We're gonna go check out our Onyx Automotive. That's having full PPF done to it. And then after that, Nathan, you and I are gonna go pick up a car from a client. Yeah? Let's do this. Let's go. Let's hit the road. Mondays. It's active. It's happening. We have arrived at Onyx Automotive. There's always something very interesting here. Let's have a look here. There's an SVJ in this blue. I think this color's called Blue Nila. A lot of them come quite different. This one's got matte carbon here, matte here. It also does not have carbon vent here. It also doesn't have carbon wing mirrors, but also matte PPF and doesn't have the rocker cover. My SVJ, I've actually ticked every single option for the carbon fiber, and now I'm starting to think, was that necessary? Because some of these look pretty smart. Right, okay, let's have a quick look where the M5 is. Hopefully it should be here. What's the latest, chap?
Nothing.
Yeah? If you haven't seen this Man on Crime Watch, right, yeah, you know, this is the gaffer here at Onyx Automotive. I want to ask you one question. I've had a quick look around. Where's the M5?
I'm going to get it now.
Well, where is it?
Tinters. You lot just drop stuff on us, and then we have to do it, don't we? Oh. By the way, can we have it tinted?
Oh.
Okay. That's your dad, innit?
Yes, that was correct. Okay, so I was actually on my way to go pick up a car from a customer. I thought I'd quickly slide by. If that's the case, then I'm going to literally leave you to it. I'm just going to have a quick little look around that pista, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Why don't you come to Tinters with me and fetch you?
Where is it?
Down the road.
How far?
5 minutes. 2 minutes. It's ready.
Come on then. So M5's going for a full satin PPF.
Yeah, got changed just before we was about starting.
Yeah. So yeah, this is going to go full satin black. Just come out of the woodworks. It's just got tinted now. Was full all the way around tint.
Whatever your dad's asked for, you know what your dad.
Yeah.
Got you working for us today though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Fetching the cars.
You know what it is? I'll tell you what. I've got absolutely all to do at the showroom. They don't let me do anything.
Come work for us then, innit?
That's what I'm doing. That's why I come see you more often. I'm going to go pick up a car now, but like even when I said I'll go pick up this car, oh look, you can go do it. Oh, you can go do it. Oh, so
I'm trying to be Andy.
See, look, it's Monday. It's Monday. I just want to get into gear, and all you're telling me to do is just chill out. And then if I say all right, I'm going to chill out. They want me to chill out in the office, not like on the beach in Blackpool or something.
Oh, that's no good, is it?
That's no good, is it?
There she is.
I've never driven it. Hi, how are you?
His car.
Yeah, good, thank you.
It's his car.
Hi. No, Aleem, nice to meet you.
There you go,
Thank you.
So what have you
I
done?
like your window tinting place.
Just the fronts we did, because the backs is already done.
Yeah. Beautiful, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we heading back? Right, so the windows has just been tinted on this M5. We picked this up a couple of days ago. It's BMW fever happening at Pet at the moment. We've got the M3, we've got the M5. Now what we need is M4 and M8. We need an M2, the X5M, and no. Just get into the car. Stop spending money, Aleem. Oh my days. When are they gonna invent a feature where you can actually smell what I'm smelling right? Just bring the camera close. The smell of a new car. Oh my days. It's so addictive, and especially this. Look how thick the steering wheel is. Right, we're back at Onyx. Windows have been tinted on the car. This will now go through a new car detail. It's got a little bit of tree sap and stuff on the front of it. I just had a real short drive in it. Very, very impressed with the car. That is a very, very sexy saloon. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna satin PPF it. That means that the wheels, this high gloss black, the carbon fiber roof will all be enhanced. They will all pop a little bit more, the grille and that sort of stuff. Come here, that is actually the sound of the radiators just sucking in air right now to cool down that engine because I was driving so slowly. I've chatted enough as it is. I've got a car to go pick up from a customer now.
That's it then. What are you picking up now?
Rolls-Royce Wraith. Yeah.
Not a bad day then, is it?
No, not a bad day. We've got to go to Hounslow, and right now we're in Birmingham. Right, so that's our little time wrapped up at Onyx. It always ends up becoming a long thing whenever we're here because we end up spending so much time with each other. We really enjoy each other's company. There's always so much fun stuff going on here in our world, and just the way everything merges in together is incredible. And it's just so nice to be working alongside businesses, people that are, you know, just as good over there as the Pet team. Anyway, champ, love you and leave you. I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye. So guys, we're here now in Hounslow. Just picked up the car from the customer. The customer actually wasn't home, so I got the key from a family member. So I'm gonna have a quick little look over the car, make sure everything is okay. We did a check sheet on this previously, so I pretty much know what most of the damage is. Yeah, it looks good to me. Right, we're good to go. I think I'm gonna hit the motorway. Nathan, we had I think my dad was telling me that he had a job for you. Let's see what that was, 1 second. Yeah, Posh, you said you had a job for Nathan.
Yeah, if you can send Nathan straight to Bournemouth so he can pick up Inam, who's going to drop a G-Wagon off there, please.
Oh, okay. Bournemouth. Can you send postcode, please?
Yeah, I'll send you now, right?
Thank you.
150, 60 miles from where he is now.
He's 150 miles from where he is now?
Yeah, so but he'll be there in a couple of 3 hours.
Perfect. All right, Nathan, right. Do you hear that, Nathan?
Yeah.
I thought he said he had a little something else. I thought he said, get back quickly, I've got something for you to do. I was like, okay, so you've got to go to Bournemouth. Yep. I'm going to text you over the postcode. Yep. You're going to meet Inam there. Yep. So I guess you guys will probably catch up with Inam in Bournemouth when he's delivering the G-Wagon. Have a safe drive, boys. Yeah, get back safe. I'm going to go back to base with the Wraith. This will probably get washed up. You'll probably see this getting washed up tomorrow morning whilst I'm in bed. I'm going to try aiming for 11 a.m. tomorrow, inshallah. Take it easy. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Guys, so it's 9:30 in the evening. Nate's just managed to get to me. I had to wait a while. We're in Dorset. Just dropped off a G-Wagon to the customer and head straight back to Birmingham. It is quite a late one for a Monday, to be honest. Don't usually have drop-offs on a Monday. We have pickups on a Monday, but like you guys know, work doesn't stop, phones don't stop. There's always jobs coming in. I'm gonna head back now, hopefully get back for about, what do you reckon, Nate? Midnight?
Yeah, about midnight.
Midnight, get back to base. I'll pick up my car and that should hopefully be a wrap for the day. So, see you tomorrow.
You know, it's very important that when you park up a Rolls Royce with some sexy looking wheels like this, that you lower the suspension. That's what I've done. That is key. So if you hire a car from Pet and you park it up, make sure you leave it on low mode, because that's when it looks its best. Tuesday, Afternoon. How was yesterday?
You know
it
what?
was Bournemouth, right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you go to the seaside? Did you have a good time?
Nah, I didn't see no sea though.
Assalamu alaikum, Nahid Bhai. How are you? Where are you off to? Huh? Nahid Bhai, they all were like saying, yo, listen, stop going in on Nahid, man, telling him how to put the pipes in that, man. So who do you think you are? I said, come on, my G, innit? Sometimes got to play the CEO role, innit? You know when the real boss turns up, yeah, and starts putting up the flames, then they're gonna know what time of day it is.
Oh yeah, tell what time of day it is.
No, just pause it outside.
Yo, make sure you edit that part out, man. I can't even put my gilet on. But did you see what happened yesterday, right, yeah? So I was having some food. I actually have left a little bit of grease marks on here. So I was having my Helens, and I was parked on the side, minding my own business, in my shorts. Just thought I'd just have some peace and quiet time to myself and have a Helen's shawarma. So I didn't know, like, you know, where to like eat. So I thought, you know, it's been PPF, I can use this as a dining table a little bit. So I'm eating off it, and two girls, they come up to me and they went like, "You're not doing that, are you?" I went, "Doing what?" She goes, "What are you eating on someone's car for?" And I just thought I'd play along with it. And I was just like, oh, because I just feel like it. I just want to do what I want to do. And she's like, but that's so rude. So she's already set a narrative in her head, right, yeah, of exactly what I'm doing. She goes, "You're so rude, X, Y, Z. I'm munching away, not caring you." I said, "I don't care." And then she just gave me the most disgusting look, to which then I thought, you know what, maybe this joke should end now before she gives me a backhand. And I said, "This is my car." And then she still wouldn't believe me. As soon as I unlocked it, switched straight away, opened it. "Oh my God, who are you? What do you do? Let me jump in the car. Can I have a look at the car? Oh my God, stars." And I'm thinking to myself, is that all it takes? So anyway, I finished my food up. She goes, "What are you doing tonight?" I'm in shorts and t-shirt and everything, right? Yeah. I said, "Look, I'm on graft, I am." I said, me driver, can you not see? I'm eating." I said, "Don't tell my gaffer." I'm on an Instagram live at this moment. I said, "Do not tell my gaffer, yeah, that I'm doing X, Y, Z." She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Look," I said, "Do you want to be on my Insta?" She has a look at my Insta, right, yeah. I've got 1,600, 1,700 live viewers at that time, right, yeah. She looks, she jumps from the phone as far away as possible and starts screaming, panicking. I think she didn't realise that I had 700,000 followers and her boyfriend could be watching.
Oh, shit.
Your missus has dropped you off sweet. Yeah. Are you married as well, mashallah?
Yeah.
Have you got kids?
No, not yet.
Oh, mashallah. I was gonna. All right. By the way, bro, I heard, yeah, you live on dairy milk and Coca-Cola.
All day long.
Is that true?
And look, Coca-Cola.
But you know, Bia, you're the only one that doesn't overdo it on the sugar. Keep it up with the sugars, man. That's like your work crack. Mm. Okay. Oh, let's address this. Ilan bhai. Nahid, we need to address this. What should we do about this Rolls-Royce grill? It concerns me, isn't it?
It just bothered me.
A bit like Nahid's tip top on the ceiling. Didn't know about that. Nahid was having a tip top and it like kind of melted a little bit. It was a hot day. He's finished some graft. He's gone and sat in the office. He's popped the tip top. He's gone all onto the ceiling. Red tip top. Yes, Sparky! I know a lot of people don't like us using these, right? Yeah.
We get some
right?
slip for that.
But Nahid, think about it. But it's rubber. It's rubber, it's clean, and we've got PPF on our cars. And it's not like we go at it like sandpaper. It's probably worse taking your car through a used hand car wash with the...
Oh, therefore all day long.
So yeah, and key, Nathan, always take a hoodie with you wherever you may travel. So if you're going to go drop off a car, like I did yesterday, I always take a hoodie with me because in the UK, wow.
Yeah.
My tank has never looked so clear, so good. Wow, wow, wow. Clownfish is definitely going to get over its lost partner now.
Nah, she's mourning, she is.
Still?
Yeah, she's not moving.
This is what water flow does, huh? Makes a huge difference. Fish tank is so clear. The flow is next level. But turn this light on.
He's got to
come take a seat. What? I can't believe how much our tank has changed.
So he's taken all the rocks out, scrubbed them by hand, got all the algae gone, and he's putting algae treatment.
You know live rock is living.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Oh, okay. So that was the most fascinating part for me when I came onto saltwater fish when I was young. So what I think he's basically done is, over time, if the water's been toxic or if the water hasn't been in good prime quality, the rock starts to deteriorate as well over time. So I think the rocks that we had originally at the start and obviously have been through the whole cycle and stuff, he's moved to the skimmer because that can complete cycle.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, señor? Por favor.
Yeah, so the water flow was increased here as well. And the new live rock.
So much so that Nemo over there kind of got stuck. You know, like the movie? In the, what would you call it? What would you call it?
Just keep showing.
Last night.
No, not Riff. Current.
The Current? Me and Nathan here at 12:30 last night, and he was just struggling to get back to his block.
Really?
Honestly.
Not gonna lie, we sat there for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, just watching. Midnight, dark, pitch black. We just sat here, just like watching. Like, do we stick our hand in and like help him back or what?
What was it trying to do?
He got stuck in the Current, and he was just stuck there, and he couldn't get past. Now
I really would love to see him try. Tell me if you can see it or not in the camera. That's Nahi's tip-top ice lolly. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Great. How did it get up onto the ceiling? I will never know. See, look at Nathan's workspace. Look how clean, tidy it is. Look, he's got his Boost chocolate. You know, man knows, like, even if he's eating chocolate, it's got to be Boost. Got to keep that boost, got to keep them energy levels up around here. So guys, a lot of work done yesterday. Some cars dropped off for servicing, maintenance, that sort of stuff. Tuesdays seems a little bit more relaxed today. Let's just check what this week's weekly is up to. Let's see. Nathan, you're smashing it. It's on 110,000 views, brother. It's incredible. All our weeklies are over 200,000 views. I'm getting such amazing response from them. I'm getting so many people saying how much they enjoy them, how much they enjoy seeing different characters on screen, how much they enjoy seeing my dad. I truly, I'm very, very blessed to be able to present you such a thing and have Nathan as well just capture it in such an organic way. It's very difficult being yourself and being, you know, the way that we are in our workspace without, obviously I have to give you credit here, Nathan, without having someone like Nathan weaving in and out and capturing those moments in the most organic way. So as well as Inam, as well as my dad always, and Nahid and Madge and everybody else, also a big well done to Nathan as well. I know Nathan, my G, he's absolutely smashed it. It's very, very intense. I think it's worth it, the effort that you put in it. I know how much effort you put into them, like we're filming them and editing them at the end of the week, but with the amount of effort that we put in and the response that we get back, it makes it so much more worth it of putting up the episodes. Like you don't want to fail for the people because, you know, you get so much back from them. So yeah, this is all for you guys and all for your entertainment, all for your enjoyment, and all for you guys to be inspired. We're just normal people and working in an extraordinary business, I guess. Tuesdays, let's crack on. What's going on, Parts? Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Now, you're not in a good mood today, are you, Parts? A little bit. Huh? Parts, I wanted to ask you, know the Rolls-Royce Cullinan is missing a little bit of the toe paint peeling off. Just as a temporary measure, right, yeah? Is it possible we can just get the top off the grill just vinyl wrapped?
Yeah.
Because it's I know we're very, very busy with the car, and Nahid just told me downstairs that your dad was joking, and I said that wasn't probably a joke, that when you said that you'll get it in January next year.
Yeah, no, it probably wasn't a joke.
I know it wasn't a joke, but he thought it was a joke. Just literally, the top of the grill, just that bit literally PPFing, because that's the most standout point. This is just temporary measure, and it's going to look wicked.
I'll get crazy to do it. Yeah, I've got a few things to bring in. A Rolls-Royce Cullinan to do a front grille. It was topaz skinned before. Just a couple of little smart. Can you do a bit of PPF as well? All right, I'll come and see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be an active and fun day.
You've done a big run. Big run, this is very big.
Pardon?
Hard run yesterday.
What?
Minor?
No, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, I do appreciate it.
No,
even though, like, but you made it quick as well. But apparently the police were on the phone. You was really giving that car. So, look, you've done well.
Nathan multitasking, filming weeklies and picking up Inam and stuff. Yeah. But Inam performing well as well on screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're all loving it. I'm going to pick up the Bugatti tomorrow. Confirmed?
Yeah, done.
So even if today we do absolutely nothing, this means that I can just absolutely just disappear off into the distance and enjoy the rest of the day and not stay around for the weekly. Because tomorrow the Bugatti is coming and the day is coming. No chai? Inshallah. Inshallah. No chai? I thought it was chai time and paratha time. Right, Inam boy. So I'm dressed in my PE outfit because I truly believe pet is a sport.
Now that you've said that, I'm
It
never
does look like a PE outfit, innit?
Huh?
I didn't even notice that first.
I just thought you were going with like an all white Sunday day kind of like thing, and then like PE outfit came out.
This is why I'm thinking, right, yeah, for the pet uniforms, shall we go all white? Because you know what? Ooh. I don't think there's any better sport than pet.
All white?
No, obviously we're going to go black. We're going to do white and red and black and red. White and red is summer colours. And black and red are winter, all round colours, isn't it?
Yeah, but downstairs craft department's got to be black.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have a white. But how cool would it look? Nahid downstairs was in crisp whites every single day.
No chance is it staying crisp and white.
Yeah?
No chance.
No, but if you get 7 of them,
he has 2 spares, right, yeah, and he gets a set for every single day, and then he's got 2 to just keep ahead of it. And then at the end of the day, depending on how dirty your outfit is, right, yeah, the white outfit depends on how much graffiti you've done. What do you think? Good idea. Huh? He'll end up getting tip-top all over it.
Really? Tip-top? Chocolate and Coca-Cola? We're not having that.
We posted about the workwear, but the workwear is boxed off anyway. Jay said he's got somebody, so we just move forward with that.
Embroidery, not printing.
Tomorrow's an exciting day. You know what it's like. It always, when it leaves, the energy every day slowly starts to dip. And then when it comes back off the truck again, it feels like a fresh delivery all over again. Right, not much lunch. It's what, the afternoon now. The weather is good. It's a Tuesday. Work's pretty much clear. Urus, Lamborghini Urus, bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs on the Urus.
Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs has now been 2.5 weeks now, but obviously the delay was.
Well, no, it's looking good. So I've just been down. The front's been prepped up.
They've started work on the Bmw M5 as well. I think, you know what? Shall we go quickly check out the M5?
Good, you?
Good, thank you. Your man, he started on the M5, right? I was just wondering, has he applied any other PPF on it yet?
Just popped out, jumped have a look and I get back on. He's done the bonnet, I think. He's onto the bonnet. They polished it all this morning.
Lovely.
I think he's done the bonnet.
Okay then, brother. Thank you. I might have a little pass through in a bit and have a quick look because I'm really, really excited to see what it looks like in satin black.
Okay, I'll find out what he's done.
All right, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Let's have a little walk downstairs. I am very, 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 very pleased with my aquarium now. Do you know how much I weigh now? Have a guess. 94 kilos, 95 kilos. 15 stones? Some 14.95 stone. Check me. Yeah. Wait, let me just go dead weight mode first, ready?
What's dead weight? Okay, go on. About 95.
About 95, isn't it? Do you know how quickly I got to 95 from 88? I think it must have taken me about 1 month.
To 88?
1 month. 1 month because everybody started sending us through American candy. I'm content with myself, I'm happy with it, so I just let it slide, and my mum's just blasting me every day. That's it, we're gonna crack on with a few jobs, bits and bobs. That's about it. Nahi's missus has set off the house alarm. So yeah, Nahi's had to leave. Let's see where the day takes us. Tomorrow will be a lot more fun. Bugatti, baby. See you in a bit. Didn't even finish his tea.
Never does. You know that.
Wow.
Good.
But do you like Inam's cups of tea?
Yeah, beautiful. But I always want to drink half, don't I?
Yeah, I know he drinks.
No, that's half is a good effort from you. Half is a good effort. 2 sips is what was normal. What? Whose is what? Better than what? Huh?
Whose is better, mine or Inam's?
What, tea? Yeah. What? Do you make tea as well? Oh, at your house? No, he actually, when I went up to his, he got me some tea as well. Yours, bro. That's what it does you at the minute. But you love tea, you're a little tea kind of. Why are you walking like listen, why are you walking like that for? Don't need anything here? Let's roll. Let's go check out the Bmw M5 at Onyx Automotive. I know we went there yesterday, but they've done the bonnet and a panel or two. So I'm just really desperate to see what it looks like. Oh, it's so hot today. I'm not a fan of air conditioning. Don't know if I've mentioned that many times before, but I love to open up the windows and get some fresh air. Tomorrow, inshallah, we shall be in the Bugatti Chiron. We'll have a good few days with that. Potentially a fun weekend. Get it on the weekly, have some fun, and then have the car all prepped up ready for a client on Monday. Who would have thought the hypercar would be one of the most popular, busiest cars on fleet? You know? Dream it, believe it, achieve it. How many times have we heard that before? Anything is possible. Just gotta be dedicated to your craft, you know? So we just stopped off for some fuel, and I've always wondered, what is behind the pumps for the fuel thing? You know, well, I know that they're pumps, but I've always wanted to know what they look like. And look, we've just pulled up. That's how they pump out the fuel. So I guess every pipe has its own motor. So the diesel has its own pump, the super unleaded, the unleaded. We at the shop. Onyx Automotive, you know what it is. Yes, boss. How are you?
All good.
Say hi to the LA Weekly. This is the main man.
Okay.
Onyx Automotive, you know what it is. How's your day been, brother?
Good. Hot.
Yeah?
Hot,
I can tell you look like you've been working too hard today. So I don't know if you've been watching the LA Weeklies, but people have been saying, Aleem, you don't actually work hard. I don't actually do anything. But so I was thinking, have you guys got a job here? I've been here 2 days in a row. Get us on detailing, man. I love this. I love this game. SVJs for jokes. M-Fizzle. Yes, this is the car we've come to see. Ooh! Oh wee! Na 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 na. What you reckon, Nave?
Yeah, it looks nice.
It looks crisp. It looks a lot more, the car looks a bit more special. So we only popped in to have a quick little checkup on the M5, and I must say I am even more excited now after seeing these two panels in satin to see what it's going to come out like, especially with the contrast. There's so much high gloss black bits and carbon fibre contrasting everywhere. It's going to look mean. Let's leave him to it. Jake, what's the latest, champ?
All good.
I heard you want to fight Tyrone Woodley. Harry, how are you, sir?
All right, yeah.
Oh, good. You must be thinking, why is he always turning up here?
No, it's just your LA Weekly show. Right?
Yeah, man. Come on. It's gonna be Onyx Weekly, Harry and Aleem Weekly soon, because I think I'm gonna get kicked out of the office for not working hard enough.
I might not be down with the times, but I can certainly see that your new YouTube video is doing well.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's with all of your support. Where's Jake gone? Jake! No, where's Jake Paul? Oh, there he is. Jake actually isn't a boxer. He actually is a professional detailer and a professional PPF installer. This is what he loves to do. You know, tell them all. LA Weekly, let me introduce you to the main man. This is Jake Paul from Onyx Automotive. I'm only messing, top lad. God bless. He's going to be really famous now. It's Jake Paul, that is. Sorry, brother, how are you? Aleem, nice to meet you. You're good? Yeah, good, thank you. Sorry, why I call him Jake Paul, there's this YouTuber who looks just like him, right? Well, very much like him, and he's making millions right now. Right, that's a wrap. Onyx Automotive, leave the boys at it, cracking a few jokes. A beautiful Tuesday. Tomorrow's an exciting day. There's a bug on the horizon. We're going to be having that back. Going to be spending some time with the car and LA Weekly, creating some fun content, smashing some more workout. You know how the saying goes, the grind never stops. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace. Good afternoon, Nathan. How are you? I've got my PE kit on again because you joined me this afternoon. I'm about to have my haircut. The haircut that I was meant to have 2 days ago that I had to keep cancelling. But today's also going to be a fun day, inshallah. We're going to be having a haircut, picking up the Bugatti Chiron, and then we're active. The weekly's in London for the next few days. Then you have a bit of fun. Right, okay. Assalamu alaikum, bro. How are you? Okay, thank you for getting me in, bro. I would like to go for a skin fade.
No taper today.
Oh, no taper. No. Actually, yeah, not skin.
Taper.
I want to look youthful, and I want to look like a very good football player, an overweight football player.
So you basically want to look like Maguire, yeah?
Maguire. Oh no, no, that's Nathan. Nathan said, show yourself in the mirror. Nathan's closer to Maguire than me. Man, thank you so much once again. Hopefully this lasts a good strong week. It will, until I start looking like a mess again. And then we go through the whole process of when we can fit me in. So if you're watching this now and probably thinking, oh, I want to get my hair cut from Moose as well. Well, you're probably going to realise that you're going to have the same problems as me. So yeah, just don't even comment and ask, oh, Moose, can you cut my hair? I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Right, okay, Nathan, I now am going to go home, have a shower, get my stuff together, and you can head over to the showroom. In fact, shall we both head over to the showroom? Yeah, let's go head over to the showroom. Let's go check in, see what the boys are up to. Let's go. So, we've just had a quick little check-in at the showroom. Quickly went to go see my dad, had a fresh trim, still in my PE kit, need to go home, freshen up, and get my clothes, and off we go to London town, where we will be picking up the Bugatti, and this is the car we'll be going in. It's the Vauxhall Corsa. No, this is not paid promo, but this is the car that we will be using for the next few days, well, you will be using for the next few days, so this will be your home. You'll be sleeping in it as well. So should we just show you how much space we have in the back? That's home. Right, really excited to be spending some time with the Bugatti again, and I'll see you in a second. Yeah, let's go. LA Weekly, and we are in London for the next week or so. I decided I want to move to London, just spend some time here, you know? Gotta go OT for 100 days. Anyway, the Bugatti is here, and this is the car that we will be using. You haven't actually spent time with the Bugatti. It's been madness. This car's just come back from a client and ready to just enjoy it before the next one takes it on Monday. Crazy stuff. Let's head out.
Sharp on the cam.
That's how it is, yeah. Are you ready to roll? Yeah. You know what this car does? It makes you go quiet. Have you noticed that? All right. So we know what this car can potentially do. So all I like to do is just glide and cruise through London. And the most powerful car in the world. So we're out here in London and going around Harrods. And we met one of your favourite artists. You know
Come on, man. The boy Chapo, Lord Aleem. You know, caught me.
Nah.
Just come out the gym. You know, but yeah, man.
But listen, there's something very interesting. So when I met K-Trap now, you know, we were just talking about cars very, very quickly. And this particular car caught his eye, the Bugatti Chiron. Now, he's not that into cars. Obviously, he appreciates it, likes a nice car, hence why he's just like trying to understand everything right now. But he's not like most of my community, which are like car man, you know? Yeah. But his friends are, like they've got this Porsche Taycan out here, which is an all-electric car. It's fun discussing that. So he's jumped out of a car that can do 0 to 60 in like around 2.1 seconds, 2 seconds, very, very quick. And he's got into this. What was the experience like? We went around the block.
Crazy. Like you said, like I don't know too much about cars. I've been in a lot of fast cars, but the experience on this was different still.
Come through, bro. Let's have a look.
Even the noises.
I want to see you jump into the driver's seat, position yourself in there. Tell me how comfortable this is. You see, this is what I was trying to tell you was this isn't like a sports car where you feel like you're in a race car all the time. You know, you're actually in. You're quite tall as well.
Yeah, I'm tall still.
And that suits you there, don't you?
Nah, I feel at home still. This is comfortable, man. Comfortable, defo. It's nice still.
Are you taking us for a ride or what?
Nah. No ride, man.
You see the C strip here? This is the longest. I know you're probably thinking, yo, what is this geezer's chatting? But this is the longest interior one-piece LED light strip. So it's like the first in the world. Like
yeah, that's the first thing that caught me.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I said, that's mad.
The whole incorporation of the design, so the C on the outside, the C in here, the whole shape, everything C is all for the Chiron, which is the model name for this. I think a music video is in order. You got lots of new music video coming up?
Yeah, I've got some new music coming up, man. Yeah, man, I'm working hard, man.
That's it.
Get me. This has just motivated me. I'm going to hit the booth tonight, most probably.
Oh, come on.
Tell them about the ride. The ride still, yeah, man.
We just quickly went round the block. We obviously, you know, it's London traffic, so couldn't really show the true potential, the true performance of this car. But hopefully in the future, we're going to meet up with K-Trap, probably even do a podcast, do even a little show. It's getting quite hot in here, so you know what? We're gonna call this one. I think you need to get back. Man's been at the gym. I think I need to hit the gym, man. I've had Chinese 3 days in a row now. Man. I'm racking up some pounds, bro.
Yeah, man.
Love my brother. Yeah,
bro. Love, bro. Honour to jump in a ride, even get a ride round Knightsbridge. We've done it in Uptown too, man.
It's your thing, my bro.
Yeah,
the amount of love you show, you and Blade, the amount of love you guys show, you like brothers to me. And, you know, it was an absolute pleasure to bump into you today.
Yeah.
And, bro, this is your own car. Respect, man.
Yeah,
Anytime.
love, bro. Yeah.
Love, family.
Cool.
So guys, it's Thursday and we are in London. So the only reason why we're having to go through this way is because for some reason this fob is not working on the door. So we are going to go the same way the car goes. We don't go in human lifts, we go in car lifts as well. Oh, but it takes forever. Right, check this out. This is my friend's car, an Avento. He's also got an Urus as well. I don't know why the spirit of ecstasy on his Rolls Royce is up there because his car's unlocked. Smarty pants. Right, here's the Bugatti then. Let's pull her out. So this time on a Thursday, I would normally be coming into Pet HQ, but today you joined me in London town in the Bugatti because we're out here. We've got some stuff to do in London, we've got some meetings to have, and I thought at the same time, why not switch up the weekly a little bit and we'll end it off in London. So for the next few days, Nathan and I will be staying in London and we will be running errands in the Bugatti Chiron. Are you excited, Nathan?
Yep.
How can you not be? The sun is out, it's popping. V-Power, how much is V-Power? Well, I've got to put it in regardless, but it's all right, 148 pence. Pit stop for the Chiron. Do you want anything from inside, Nathan? Get a water, get a little drink for you, a Lucozade. You show him the car and I'll be back. We've got to pay for this. So So we just had a lovely lunch here now at Rocker, heading over to the Richard Mille store because I'm meeting my friend Watch Anish to go check out some watches. So let's head on out. As you can see, the car spotters are here, taking pictures of the Bugatti. Some top car spotters here. If you recognize them, comment below. Okay, we've just pulled up on Mount Street, and that is because I am meeting a good friend of mine, Anish. You may know of him as Watch Anish. That's right. Now, a lot of my viewers, a lot of my followers have been asking me, Aleem, let's have a watches segment. Show us your watch collection. Well, there's no point really showing you my watch collection yet because I wanted to get a little healthier before I do show you it because it's got to be super, super amazing. But I'm here to show you around a store called 90. Now, this is the authorized pre-owned dealer for Richard Mille watches. That's correct. So you guys may have heard of a brand called Richard Mille. Heard Richard Mille Cosa Lambo? You heard that? Yeah, that's right. So we're here at 90 Mount Street. So I'm really excited. Are you, Nathan? Yep. Do you like watches? Love them. Yeah. What's your favorite watch brand? You said Breitling earlier. No, Rolex? Yeah. You like the Bebzi? I like the Bebzi. Bebzi. You like Bebzi. Okay, come on through. And here he is, the main man. Anish, how are you, sir? Good. You? Oh, well, good. Say hi to LA Weekly. What's up? LA Weekly. If you don't know,
I should do a WA Weekly.
No. So if you guys don't know, Anish is the king of timepieces, the king of what? Ever since I started Instagram, ever since I pretty much knew about the whole social media scene, Anish has been my brother there that has, you know, always guided me, always shown me about the social media life of things, but also has helped me perfect. Well, I wouldn't say I've perfected it like you, but I give it a go. The wrist shot. So I have a passion for timepieces. Anish has got a different kind of passion for timepieces, and everything that I want to know about watches, this is my go-to man. You know, you've been all over the world, you're working with all different watch brands, and today he's invited me over to one of his stores, which people say is...
No, it's not my store. It's not my store. I'm not a watch retailer or a dealer. It's not my store, but it's the official Richard Mille pre-owned store, owned by Richard Mille. It's the first one in London. I think it's the first one in Europe, actually. It's on 90 Mount Street, and the name of the store is 90. The complaint that I hear from everyone is they want to buy Richard Mille, and they can't buy one. So they've opened up this pre-owned division, and I'm going to take Aleem in, because Aleem also is one of the millions of people that wants to buy Richard Mille. So I'm going to take him somewhere where they actually have some stock.
Definitely. Now,
doesn't that match the interior of your car?
Have a look at this. Let's just bring this. Come on. I don't know whether I'm starstruck or I'm fanboying right now, but that red NTPT looks so sexy.
That's powerful, though.
That looks so deep.
And this is a prototype.
Oh, it is?
Prototype number 2. So they released this edition, I think it was 2017, 50 pieces, sold out like super quick, but this is one of the prototypes.
For those people that are watching right now that are probably unfamiliar with Rolex and Audemars Piguet and brands like this, they are soon going to find out why Richard Mille is one of the most exciting brands right now. And it's not just because of the value of the watches, it's about their design, the innovation for design, the NTPT carbon, and that's what it's all about. Great. Horology is about, you know, who really steps outside the box, and Richard Mille definitely do, and you're going to see when you head on inside. It's pretty sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'll valet park this for you now.
Don't scratch it.
So the Richard Mille boutique on Bond Street, where you buy your brand new watches from, if you go in there, you will see the most beautiful, beautiful store with absolutely nothing in the cabinets. Well, that's no good. So this is where you need to be. You need to be at 90 because they'll actually have some pieces for you to see. And you know how difficult these watches are, and that's probably because down to their design. But I'm really excited to see some pieces. I said to Anish, Anish, brother, please, where can I go somewhere where I can see some Richard Milles? Where can I share with my viewers some Richard Milles? And he goes, I got just the place for you. And every time I'm looking at that watch on your wrist right, yeah, I'm thinking, let's go. Right, let's head on in.
This store was actually the old Richard Mille store. Then when they took the premises on Old Bond Street, they decided to convert this to still service their customers, right? Because, I mean, RM makes around 4,000 watches a year. but there's probably north of 50,000 clients that are trying to buy these watches. So in order to better control the secondary market, I mean, similar to what you've experienced in the supercar market, right?
Yes, correct.
With
like Ferrari.
Yeah, how crazy something like try and buy a Ferrari or 812 Competizione or one of these crazy pieces, and there's so much demand that Ferrari can't service it themselves.
In essence, it's about giving consumers confidence when purchasing such a high-value timepiece, such a special timepiece. They want to know where the pieces come from, where the watches come from. You get warranty with the watches here in this boutique. It's just as good as buying one from the official Richard Mille. Well, this is an official Richard Mille boutique. It's just the pre-owned. Like, so just moving onto this, you see lots of different shapes, lots of different designs. And what draws you to Richard Mille? What is the main thing that you've been around a lot of different watches, right? You know, the Jacobs, Audemars, you name it. Right. Anish has dealt with it. Well, the good stuff anyway. So yeah, what is it that really draws you to the brand?
For me, I really like the history of the brand is really short. What Richard did is he came into a market very recently, and in the past decade or so has delivered and developed a product that people didn't really know they desired. But he came with a completely different angle.
It's a unique unique design.
One, the design is very unique, and to be, quite blunt, the status of having a Richard Mille now is so big. It's like having a Bugatti, right? It's like 100%. Let's talk about it in terms that is understandable. You love cars, right? You understand a lot about cars, the way I do about watches. But also there's a type of client that a car brand like Bugatti or Ferrari would have that maybe doesn't know that much about the brand, can't tell you the brake horsepower or the 0 to 60 or the engine size or the brake calipers, what they are. But it's like having that Bugatti key for them is like, that's
the success. Yes, it's the trophy.
That is like an achievement in my life. That when I pull up to a business meeting or I go somewhere, that says a lot for me without me having to say it.
Yes. But you know what drew me to the brand? I always used to think this thing looks like a machine, like a racing machine, And then that's what I used to think. That's the vibes that I used to get off the watch, right? Before understanding what it was about. And then I went onto the Richard Mille Instagram. I saw on the Richard Mille Instagram that it said a racing machine on your wrist. So then I started to appreciate and connect with the brand more so than any other brand. Richard Mille is basically the hyper piece on your wrist. It's the hypercar hyper piece on your wrist. What this is a collaboration between the automotive world and watches. That's how I see it. Being a car enthusiast, obviously Anish is a horology enthusiast, a connoisseur, so he can give you a different angle to it. But that's the beauty about Richard Mille, is that it appeals to so many different types of people. There's so many different designs. You can get them in gold, you can get them in titanium. Lots of innovative materials have been used, and overall, very exciting watch. You cannot ever get bored of it. And the types of client that Richard Mille have, we're talking royalty, we're talking, some of the most powerful people in position in the world, only the best athletes out there. What this watch for me does is it says the best or nothing. That's what Richard Mille, the vibes they give off, and they come through with that, with the quality of their timepiece, from the quality of their boutiques, from the ambassadors that they have on board for the brand. I can go on and on about a brand that's only just only 20 years old. So it's absolutely incredible how it's taken over the world by storm. Really looking forward to the pieces that they're going to be releasing. Don't think that I'll ever be able to get to see any of them though, because they're in such high demand.
Let's ask for a couple of pieces and we could show some of the pieces that they have. Maybe choose one men's, one women's piece, and
now that's very important as well as men's pieces, because there is a lot of female viewers as well on LA Weekly. Are
they into cars or are they into you, these female viewers? Can you put a voting system embedded into a video and let all the women subscribers, can they vote if they watch LA Weekly primarily for technical knowledge about cars or for Aleem and his beard?
Obviously, it's criminal to mention the fake watch market, right? But obviously, I talk about this because this is LA Weekly. This is what a lot of people will say that you've probably maybe considered, probably thought about, probably Googled what fake watches are. Now, some Rolexes, some timepieces, they can be replicated and copied very, very easily. Like there's Daytonas, Panadar Daytona. You can get a V3 copy of it. If you don't know what you're looking for as well, like you can very easily be fooled. There's nothing much different with them. Now, people thought they can do the same with Richard Mille, but when the engineering is so far advanced, right? I don't think China can quite copy this, and a lot of people, they get caught out wearing fake Richard Milles very, very quickly. And the reason why they risk the fact of wearing a Richard Mille, a fake one, is because of how special, how unique, and how expensive these are, and how sought after they are, that some people just like, we'll just get a fake one. But that's what I like about the fact that just goes to show that if a Rolex can be copied or something like that can be copied from the fake market, then there must be a reason why they can't replicate these. And that must be down to the engineering, the screws, the details that they go through. You know, you can instantly spot from a mile away.
Yeah. I mean, if you remember a couple of years ago, there is a very famous American football player called Odell Beckham Jr.
What happened there?
So he has some real Richard Milles, and basically he went to training and was wearing his 1103 McLaren during training, right, and was photographed, and it was this thing of, you know, Odell Beckham wears a $400,000 watch during training for New York Giants. And then, I don't think it was in the actual game, but it was maybe the warm-up of the game. And he was wearing what looked like a sapphire Richard Mille. But I saw the pictures, and I could see that it's a fake. Because I know.
And the sapphires are like 1 of 3, no?
The sapphires are $3 million plus. That's the price positioning, and there's very few made.
3 million?
Yeah.
A Bugatti or a watch?
Yeah. Because of what I do, I got sent a lot of questions about this watch. Oh, Odell is wearing this sapphire Richard Mille and blah, blah, blah. And then I have no vendetta against the guy. Actually, he seems like really cool from everything I see about him. But because of my position in the watch field, I have to kind of answer truthfully that, hey, that's not a real Richard Mille, you know? I know. And I had to say, look, this is why, and this is the watch that he's wearing, and this is a real watch, and these are the differences.
Do you think he was
between
missold?
the two. I think either someone probably gave it to him and said, hey, you wore this McLaren, here's a $3 million watch, and maybe he didn't know. Or it was a publicity stunt.
We're actually very lucky right now to be able to have this Richard Mille.
Let me get one.
You've got some more?
Let me get a ladies piece. Okay.
So if you have a special lady in your life, let's look at how you can treat her. That is a nice one.
So this is an RM7 in white gold, and you can see baguette set inside the dial and around as well. And the design again is very. It's iconic still. You still have that tonneau shape. You can see it from 50 feet away what brand that watch is, and it's something very difficult to do nowadays.
I completely agree. And you know,
super cool.
It's not just that is a woman's watch, but as striking, shall I say, as that shape as well. This is the Richard Mille shape.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You're a young single guy. Yeah. Depending on what day of the week or what time, what time of night I'm asking you this question, but it's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So I presume at the moment you're single. If you go to a restaurant, you probably go to any restaurant in London or Paris or New York, and you'll see girls wearing rose gold Daytonas or APs or whatever, or maybe even a nice Patek, you know, something like that. If you see a girl wearing a Richard Mille, how different is that perception of that moment of seeing that girl? And your first thought...
Can I tell you something without mentioning any names at all, right? Yeah, I was somewhere and I had my Richard on, and you know, obviously feeling like a superhero. So anyway, she comes through, right? Yeah, and bro, she walks up onto the table, right? And I did not look. She's pretty, and I don't know. It's pitch black in the dark. And I just saw the Richard Mille on the wrist, yeah. And you know what? That girl for me was just like, like Queen. If I saw a lady, your question was, yeah, okay. Well, if I saw a guy wearing that Richard Mille, I would say first of all, you know, maybe you know he's successful, he likes the finer things in life. If I saw a lady wearing that, I'd say that wow, she has a very expensive taste. Very expensive taste, and also I don't know. She appreciates. She understands what this watch is.
Is it the equivalent of seeing a lady stepping out of the driver's seat of F12? It's a power move. Yeah, it's a power move.
And in fact, you know where I see it in Dubai? There was a video where I think it was Supercar Blondie or something was going up to supercar owners and asking them what they do for a living. You know, you see some guys, and then you see some ladies as well bringing their supercars, hypercars, and stuff to these meets, and it gives you a different buzz when you see a female in a powerful position. You know, it's you know, her wearing one of those. You know, I'd want to get to know her. I'd want to get to know her. I'd want to get to know, you know, the story. I'd want to know why she likes Richard Mille. I end up marrying her with swimming in money. Right, Anish, well, thank you so much for inviting us over to 90.
Thank you for parking your car outside so loudly that everyone at the George turned around, and I think a few cups of espresso fell off the table.
You mentioned coffee a few times to me today. Are you
I feel
down
I'm
for
a bit tired, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm a man of coffee and a cigar.
Yeah, oh, interesting. I think it's time for an espresso.
Good plan.
Well, Anish, thank you so much for showing me around the stove, the Richard Mille stove. And yeah.
Well, thanks to the guys for letting us come here, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
thanks to the guys, team that are here. They're fantastic. So thank you so much for showing us around.
Pleasure.
The only place where you can actually see Richard Mille watches, if you're looking for a pre-owned Richard Mille watch and you want all the right bits and bobs for it, this is the place. I've actually given in my wish list. I've actually told them what watches that I'm looking for. So yeah, what better place than purchasing it from the city of London, which is the capital city of
the world.
The world. The world.
Apart from Birmingham.
So we've just wrapped up at 90 Mount Street, had a look at some pre-owned Richard Mille watches, had a nice little catch up with my friend Anish. We are now taking this over to a coffee because we have some business to discuss as well. Another day. We're not at work, we're in London. LA Weekly, baby. Right, okay, so we're just following this cab in front of us. Anish is taking us to a spot. He is craving a cigar and a coffee. I am craving some energy, which will be in the form of a coffee as well. Oof, it's warm, isn't it? So obviously there's only one seat here. My boy Nathan obviously had to roll with me, but Anish just got into that cab and the first thing the cab driver pulled up, he went, Lord Aleem, yeah? LA Weekly? The amount of times I've been hearing LA Weekly everywhere, the hype is real. You know, I was mentioning earlier that the hype is real about the LA Weekly. The brother has just picked up Anish in the cab and just said to me, he goes, when's the next episode of LA Weekly coming?
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I watched 2 of them in a row yesterday and they were sick, man. You're doing good, mashallah.
Let me tell you something. There's brothers like this that actually motivate me, and this is the reason why we do these weeklies. So I'm very happy that you're enjoying them. Brilliant. I'll see you around, and I'm going to make sure I try my best to upkeep these episodes. And we don't slack, do we, Nathan? Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Love my brother, yeah? Man. God bless you, yeah? Inshallah, see you. Assalamu alaikum, love, brother. Okay, just had a very successful meeting with the main man himself, the watch guru, Anish. Very positive, very constructive meeting. You're probably wondering what this gentleman here is doing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my brother Zain. Anyway, long story cut short, Zain and I have been friends for many years. He's been my brother here at uni in London, and he's been with me through thick and thin. We've discussed so much, especially my dream of owning a Bugatti. And today, alhamdulillah, the Bugatti is here. Me and Zain, we just went out in it. Zain, did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah.
YouTube is not for Zain. Zain, are you loving the LA weeklies?
Yeah, they're actually.
Yeah, Nathan's doing a good job?
Yeah, good job. I told Nathan, like, they're amazing, literally.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I am doing an amazing job at growing my belly. And by the way, this is not a plug, but it is a plug. If you want to look fresh and you want to make sure you're looking good for a night out, make sure you hit up my boy Zain with Crop Check.
Cob check.
Call on the Cob Check. Cob Check. Okay, I'll put it up on the screen. You text it me and I'll put it up on the screen. Love, right. Let's have a quick little catch up and I'll see you very, very soon. Weekly. So guys, it's a Friday out here in London town and we're back in the Bugatti. Get in, Nathan. So guys, it's Friday and we are out and active. The Bugatti is behind me warming up. I've just picked her up from the door chest. It's warming up. What an amazing couple of days we've had. The amount of attention, the amount of people that love seeing the Bugatti out. It's really, really nice to see. Anyway, Nathan's got to get back because he's got to edit this weekly. So that is it for today. Make sure you subscribe, share and like for more content and I'll see you soon for another weekly. Take it easy guys. God bless. Bye-bye.